Okay, sorry, I'm kind of new at doing live streams and I'm working on my iPad, so yeah, okay. Anyway, I guess I'm making this video because for all of the two people or three people whoever watch this video is that um, I kind of feel like myself dealing with emotional issues as well as um, having friends who kind of have the same problem is that we as people, we tend to have kind of, there are two things going on when something bad happens to us or we have a negative reaction. Number one is the event that happens. For example, if I walk down the street and I almost get hit by a car, there's that kind of very core happening or that core event that happened, as well as there is another kind of event going on inside of us that is kind of releasing this energy, these emotions, these thoughts, and that's kind of what I want to talk about dealing with now. My belief is that, and I work a lot with Reiki energy, which Reiki is all about energy work, thoughts and emotions and things like this, that it's all energy, and we can't really go back in time and kind of we can't go back in time and prevent what happened, but we can kind of learn from these lessons, right? But okay, learning from these lessons is fine, but actually right now, like immediately after or sometime after, when you really need to kind of like, I don't know, like stop this negative energy from spewing out, like stop feeling so terrible, stop feeling so sad, or at the very least turn around this energy. What pathways are available to you? I know I don't really see too much about, any videos out that kind of involve this, this idea. When you come home from work and you have such a really bad day and you're ruminating over in your mind what happened at work, or maybe you had a bad argument with your friend, it's all nice and it's all good for maybe other people to say, oh, it's not a big deal, like in 10 years you're not going to think about it, or not 10 years but like 10 months you're not going to think about it, 10 days it's not going to be an issue. But right now, at the core issue, you are kind of feeling a little bit of negativity, and you're having a lot of negative energy around you. I thought I would just kind of describe some things that you as a person can kind of do to kind of turn around the energy. I think one of the first really good things to do is, on YouTube there are plenty of videos, and so this is number one. There are plenty of videos that kind of they involve something called Reiki, Reiki, and Reiki is all about transferring kind of divine energy, the energy of love, the energy of healing, and transferring that into you. There are lots of great videos out there using Reiki, long distance Reiki, that can really start to shift energy and start to kind of create an opening, create a space where you can kind of just breathe a sigh of relaxation and kind of relax. I find Reiki very helpful in my everyday life, and I practice it every day. So actually, this is going off the topic, but if you have a chance to learn, I would definitely learn this valuable tool. But in the meantime, like I said, like these are kind of like now actions that you can take. I would definitely like search on YouTube for Reiki, Reki. There's some really great people who do amazing videos, and there's also actually a woman who she also has an Instagram account. I'm not really sure her name. Oh, Rest Relaxation Reiki. That's her Instagram, I believe. Rest Relaxation Reiki. And just sit down with the video or sit down with the picture and actually like really just accept this energy into your body, into your mind, into your heart. And you can kind of really like kind of helping you like kind of breathe a sigh. Like if you eat chocolate, your brain kind of releases endorphins, and I don't know, something about it. Like if I'm having a really bad day, I will grab a chocolate bar or something, and instantly I kind of get this like instant gratification of like, oh, thank God, you know. And so what that does is it kind of stops the negative energy from spewing forth, right? Like it kind of plugs up the energy hole for at least 10 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever. So chocolate is a really good kind of energy boost, positive energy boost. Another thing that you can do is you can burn a candle and just kind of like sit with the candle, and especially like candles that have really good smells to them. This is mine actually, vanilla lime, and it's a really good. Sorry, I'm filming with my iPad, so everything appears larger, but yeah, this is really kind of a good. It gives off a good smell, and also so it promotes like good vibes, good sense of healing, a sense of well-being. I think this kind of goes back to our our ancestors, and the smell of spring, and the smell of spring, like good smells like this kind of promoted like a sense of good well-being, and like a sense of life, a sense of aliveness. So aromatherapy is kind of really an amazing tool. You can also burn incense if you but I would recommend you open a window. Incense is a really great way to kind of like promote a sense of well-being. If you ever walk by like a Chinese medicine shop or something, I'm in Taiwan, so I walk by many, and it is lovely, lovely, lovely smell, And also, there's essential oils as well. I only have one at the moment, and this is kind of lemon, which I bought from a mall, like a couple months ago, I would say. And so I put this on me every day, and the smell of lemon, the smell of like different types of oils kind of promotes a sense of well-being. And what that does is it kind of like opens up space as well for you to kind of like allow some positivity. And this is what we're really ultimately trying to do, right? Is allow some light to kind of come in and pierce through the darkness that we're feeling at the moment, Another thing that is very important is drinking plenty of water, right? Don't allow yourself to kind of negativity is a really powerful, like I don't want to say powerful, but like it's a very powerful kind of force that stops us from doing what we want to do, or it stops our own sense of well-being. So what you really want to do when you kind of feel a lot of darkness coming on is to really address your core needs first. So if you haven't eaten in a while, you need to start to eat. even if it's just something little. If you haven't gotten any sleep, get some sleep. There's plenty of sleep aids available. If you haven't drunk any water, like drink your water, address your needs so that you're able to come from a place of, you are able to come from a place of wholeness. Also a really good thing that is just to like work on yourself as well. So if you've had a bad argument with your friend and you're feeling really low, or if this is something continuous, learn a new skill, learn another way of, or work on a skill that you have been learning. I know it can be hard, but ultimately these things are going to make you a better person and give you a higher step in order to kind of like jump off into positivity and to become a better person. So sometimes it's all about that, right? Addressing our own basic needs and also kind of like working on ourselves, not focusing on anything outside of ourselves. Like watch a French video or something on YouTube, or download Duolingo, learn a little bit of Indonesian, whatever. These things are really powerful aids. Another thing you can do is kind of, there are many like chants outside, like on the internet, that especially a lot of Buddhist chants, and these kind of will help you to it kind of helps you to focus your mind. It has a lot of power, actually. Like if you're in the shower or something and you're just like, you start repeating this Buddhist chant, like your mind starts to like kind of relax a little bit, and it allows your heart space to kind of open up and take control. And what else you can do is you can take a necklace, which I have a necklace that was given to me by my friend. And what I do is, my favorite kind of Buddhist chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And that was actually Tina Turner did that. She has a kind of her own she has her own like CD out, actually, with a lot of Buddhist chants. I didn't know she was a huge Buddhist until lately, but if you go onto YouTube and just search for Tina Turner and then Buddhist chants, you'll definitely find it. But it's not. So what I do is I take the necklace and I go Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and just go all the way around until the end. And you can do that several times. I know in Taiwan, a lot of people like to do the Chinese chant, which is Nam Myoho. Sorry, it's Om Mane Beme Ho. That's a very useful chant. I tend not to resonate with it so much. I feel like Japanese is a little bit more kind of elegant, if you like. So that's that. I also think that it can be helpful to buy yourself an oracle deck. Regardless of if you believe on it or not, it just provides you with kind of a jumping off point, or a kind of a hug if you don't have one. So for example, lately I've just been going through some very powerful kind of changes in my life, and it uprooted a lot of my beliefs, and I don't really have a lot of friends anymore through various reasons. So this is kind of like, this is one of my oracle decks, and it's called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. And what you can do is you can just shuffle, and while you're shuffling, just think about your problem. So right now I'll think about my problem. I'm not going to tell you, but I just think of my problem. So you just shuffle the oracle deck and just pull a card. And I have death. And I'll detach. So what this is telling me is I need to detach from the, results. So these are just Yeah, and oracle decks are very powerful tools to kind of promote well-being because it does give you that sense of connection to divinity. It gives you, especially like if you live alone, like you're single, you really want to talk to someone but you can't. Like this kind of provides a really good outlet. Another good oracle is, which I didn't really connect with, but a lot of people do, is it's called Postcards from Spirit, and it's done by Colette Baron Reed. You can search for this on Amazon.com, and this is really also another very powerful, kind of oracle deck. So there are many, many, many. There's another one that I have. It is it is Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides. Sorry, okay. Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, and this is also a very powerful oracle deck. I kind of work a lot with like animal energy, so for me, like this is a really very powerful deck to use. And also, this is The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beadle, and these cards are really good because they kind of provide you with kind of a little bit of mental support and a personal mantra about maybe kind of like what area in your topic, right? And you can turn it over and it'll be like, face discomfort, knowing that feelings of healing and releasing are on the other side. Help me, God, to feel whatever, or God. You have to say God. You can say nature, Mother Earth, higher self. You can call it an angel. It doesn't matter. To feel whatever I need to feel to be whole and healthy. While I'm doing this, I will trust that I am cared for and protected by myself, my friends, my higher power in the universe. So this is actually, I don't use these much, but I really need to. And these are just really powerful kind of aids to kind of help you get through the situation, you know. Well, that is my video. Thank you for watching, the 3 people that that watch. But I feel like if I can help just one person, you know, that's enough for me. My name is Little Bear. My Chinese name is Xiaoxiong. I'm not Chinese, but yeah, I'm living in Taiwan at the moment. And thank you very much for watching.